Hi, Sages. How's it going? All right. We're going to get your reading for January. We have Christmas coming up for people that celebrate that. We also have Hanukkah. We have all the holidays going on right now. And so I want to make sure I get these readings out for you guys for January. So we're going to be starting with Sagittarius. We're going to go around the zodiac. And we'll end with Scorpio one last time because we're still in Sagittarius season right now. So, Sagittarius, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saggies, and cross-watcher energy. So if you feel drawn to this reading because you have an important Sagittarius in your life, then that might be a reason to watch this reading. If something in it feels like you feel a pull somehow, then this could be for you. Okay. So let's get going. I'm going to start with these Mystic Forest Oracles. So we're going to start with those for Sagittarius. Wow. Fulfillment. Fulfillment. That's awesome. So it says you don't need anyone else's approval to pursue and fulfill your purpose. Embrace your unique journey and trust that it's leading you where you need to go. And I do think you do that pretty well, Sagittarius. And then the other one that flew out was remember who you are. It says you carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself and nothing will bring you down. So I was meeting with a couple of my friends yesterday and we were pulling cards and got this card. So remembering who you are, Sagittarius, okay? Okay. What else for you Saggies? We're going to get a spiritual journey oracle for Saggies. This one is sticking up. Karmic lessons. All right. So that says souls incarnate into the human realm to resolve past life experiences, work through any painful lessons and turn them into an opportunity for growth. So it's like transmuting this energy is going to bring you your own fulfillment. So whatever lessons you guys are experiencing, this can be divine masculine, this can be divine feminine, this can also be mirrored energy. Okay. So with mirrored energy, it's you guys experiencing the same thing in a different way in your respective lives. And I'm getting that pretty strongly for you guys. And I think that this divine masculine is starting to change his perspective as he begins to remember who he is. Just as if you're divine feminine, you have done throughout this process. Because it's like, for me, I think the best way I can describe it, it's like you have a ball of yarn and your inner child and those core wounds that you have, who you are at your most vulnerable would be like at the center of that ball of yarn. And as you go through this journey, you're slowly untangling and unwinding the yarn. And so it's like a shedding, but also it's getting down to the nitty gritty, right? It's because the center of the yarn, as you unravel it, would get smaller and smaller, right? It would appear to be as though there's something that has been lost. But it's not that something has been lost. It's that there's been a lot of layers on top that have needed to come off to unveil who you really are, to help you remember who you really are, and to show to you that you carry stardust in your bones. It says your ancestors' wisdom in your blood and the whole universe in your soul. Do you remember that? Have you started to learn it more? Right? I have. Can I get one more, please? With like a lack mentality, it may feel like you've lost everything, but if you're becoming who you always have been to your fullest potential, is that really a loss? Reconciliation is coming in for you and this person, whether this is your divine masculine or divine feminine. Reunion is on the horizon for whoever this reading is for. And self-actualization just turned over in my deck as well. You're on the road to achieve your full potential, understand your core strengths, and use them to your advantage. So again, I'm feeling that energy of the core, of what is in the middle of it. Like, I was joking with my daughter yesterday about how, so I'm a Gen Xer, and there was that commercial that we always used to watch when we were little that was like the Tootsie Roll Pop, and it had that owl on there, and it would just sit there, and it would go over to the kid that was licking the lollipop, and it would say, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop or whatever. And then the kid always bites like instead of licking it, the kid bites the lollipop, and then the phrase that is like the advertisement phrase, the logo is, the world may never know, right? But it's being exposed. That good Tootsie Roll center is being exposed. But I was joking with her because I was like, you'd never make it 3 licks, because she just like, really gets into her candy and food, right? So this is the road to your full potential. So remember, if this is Divine Feminine watching this, which I do have a lot of Divine Feminines that watch, I do have masculines, I have a good amount of masculines on this channel. But if you are a Divine Feminine and a Divine Masculine, both, it's the same. You guys, this is not about 3D union. I know you may not want to hear that, but it really is not. This is a journey of self-actualization, of getting to the good center of the lollipop, remembering who you really are, what you're able to do on your own, how strong you are in yourself, and evening and balancing out your own internal masculine and feminine energies. So this is the part where the pain begins to dissipate, and the bliss, as you step into this self-actualization, I'm feeling this energy of like a wave of bliss, of being able to detach from outcomes with this person, which is bringing in this amazing peace, and you beginning to remember what you forgot through the veil when you were born, right? And yeah, there's been karmic lessons involved. We've all had the karmic lessons, right? These painful lessons that we have to work through. A lot of times they're through other people, parents, siblings, people that we know, right? But this is all about internal reconciliation, internal fulfillment, and a remembrance of who you are. And as you do that, that's when 3D union can happen, if that's what you actually want. Because there's a lot of people that don't even really focus on that or care about the 3D union part. Okay. I'm going to get one of these Island Time Wellness for you Sagittarius. Okay. Spirit's letting me know that you might be receiving a lot of dreams right now. And I just had 2 things fall out, but I will talk about those in just a second. So Sagittarius, you might be getting some dreams that are not normal, that you're experiencing right now. You may be astral traveling, and you may wake up and feel like you have just like been across the universe and you're just as tired as you were when you went to bed. Or you might just have a feeling like something's going on that's bigger during your dream state. And Spirit's telling me to tell you, you might want to keep a dream journal to kind of help decipher the messages that you're getting, because I'm seeing that you might be getting a lot intrinsically through the 5D energy and through your dream state. There could be some things that are going on right now. Okay. All right, so we got fake profile. Let me get it in the camera. Fake profile. So there was somebody who was not who you thought they were. That has been going on recently. And the other one that came out was teasing, having a crush, keeping it airy, enjoying each other, joking around, playing, like being in a state of play. So this is very like childlike energy for me. So, but yeah, there might have been somebody who, like, divine feminine, you may have felt like this masculine was teasing you. Like here, I'm kind of seeing like that carrot on a stick thing where somebody's giving you just enough to keep you hooked, or kind of like making it seem like they were going to be taking some sort of action, but they weren't being real about it. They weren't showing you who they truly were on the inside. They weren't being completely upfront here. Okay, but look, on a holiday, I have timing cards written on the back, so I'm going to take that one out. Something is happening over this holiday season. So over the new year, over the next month or so, and of course, this is your birthday. It's your birthday month, right? So, you know, a lot of times, if you're a Sag sun, it's your birthday, and there's a lot of changes that can happen during your birthday month. Oh my God, look at that. The one under it says is your card for timing. So the Temperance card, which is your time frame. So there's been some patience involved here because I have that written down. But if you're looking for timing, we're talking pretty soon here. Yeah, and this reading is for January, but you know, a lot of times the energy just starts to develop when I'm bringing up the energies, and I'll have people say, yeah, that resonated for me 3 or 4 months later, even though you intended for it to come out, you know, before the next month or so. So, but this is imminent. This is an imminent, very large reconciliation energy that is happening. You may be also getting dreams here. Okay, so get this deck going. One card overall for you, Saggies, and then we're just gonna get a little bit more. I don't want to make this video too long. What is the overall energy for you, Sagittarius? Oh, that came right out. The Fool reversed. Something, this person made you believe that they were going to take a leap of faith with you in some way, energetically, in something they directly said to you, in actions that maybe they started to take, but then they like backpedaled and then ran away, right? That could definitely be the Fool reversed. Also, they could have been acting really, really fake. I'm hearing like a clown. That could be your energy as well, where you're just like, why don't you just show me who you really are? Why do you have to be like, have this mask on? Like somebody who always pretends like everything's fine all the time when it's not really fine. That's also the Fool reverse, but it's a lot about risk aversion. So somebody could be acting foolish, but also risk averse. All right. But it's changing because we have that reconciliation card, fulfillments. Times be a-changing. How do they feel right now for Saggy? Since this is coming in, it's like the lessons are wrapping up, self-actualization is coming in, right? So this one is sticking out. 6 of Pentacles. So they feel like they want to give back. They're at the edge of this decision. They're at the edge of a choice on a path. Okay? So you may feel like they just walked off or they didn't actually choose, because you can stand on a precipice for a while, like on the fence. You can do that for a period of time until the universe takes over. Yeah. This is changing real quick. Look how fast this person's coming toward you. Knight of Swords, that's the fastest knight. right? So extremely quickly, like they are feeling like they just want to come in and tell you what they want to say, and your back is to them, and they're just like galloping down the path. That's the energy I'm getting right now. So this is going to come in really fast. How do they view you? The Sun reversed. So the Sun is always a positive card, even if it's in the reverse, right? So the Sun reverse, yeah, with the Magician. So you're creating your reality. They see you creating your reality on your own. Because Magician can be really singular energy, or, you know, you might be with somebody else, but you might just be really self-focused, thinking about what you want to create in your life, and you might be turning your gaze from them, right? I'm seeing your back to them as I'm concentrating on your energy, and it's like just waiting for the Sun to come up all the way. You know, good days are coming, but it's a little bit in the future. Yeah, there's just been a lack of clarity and a lack of movement forward until now, right? So there is movement and messages coming in. They know that they're going to have to talk to you about that. They do know that they're going to have to talk to you. All right. They were just not, here we go. So this is the yes card. So that's Spirit telling me what I just said was correct. Thank you. All right. So what are they not telling you? Now, they could be doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes here, like with this fake profile energy. It's not super 100% where it's like every person is going to be doing things on the up and up. There might be some people here within the collective that are watching this reading that they could be dealing with somebody who's not being fully honest, or might be putting on a show, or might be putting on a charade, or they might be like giving you a story and making it seem like everything is a different way than it actually is. But what are they not telling you? Okay, let me just adjust the card so that I can get the nakedness off the screen. But this is the Queen of Pentacles, the Star reversed, and the Four of Cups. So they most likely did have something else that they were involved with, and they had a wall up to you, a defensiveness up to you. But that's not their wish fulfillment. That may have been a dream that was not really reality with the Star in reverse. So the Star in reverse can be like a delayed manifestation sometimes, but it also is like this is not something that is a healing energy for me. This is not something that I feel comfortable moving forward with, because it's not giving me what I need here with that Four of Cups. It's just like it feels it feels gray. It feels gray. It doesn't feel color. It feels like, you know, knowing you can watch TV in color and having to watch everything in black and white, right? So it just doesn't feel, they're not being fulfilled where they're at. And that's part of these karmic lessons. I need to actually turn the deck over. Yeah. So I was going to ask for the near future outcome. So I got the Chariot reversed. So somebody's turning around, or it's something is super stagnant. So coming in for that energy, so tell me a little bit more. Thank you. Hierophant, King of Wands reverse. So yeah, this other thing is not going anywhere, and it's like this King of Wands is like just dead stop when it comes to that. Yeah. Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, Tower, Ten of Pentacles. They are going to have to make some decisions that this other situation is not going to be happy about, in order to bring their dreams in order to have their fulfillment in order to take the lessons that they have learned. Because I'm seeing again with the core, understanding your core strengths and using them to your advantage. So it is with what they're telling me right now. It is with the lessons that they've learned about who they are in their core wounds, their inner child, probably things that they had not thought about for so many years, right? And now it's like all of a sudden being able to stand in that truth, being able to trust that knowing, being able to step into the energy of the divine masculine, the emperor. Okay, so I'm going to use a different deck. Is there any other advice from Spirit for Sagittarius? Advice or actions from Spirit for Sagittarius? Anything else for Saggies? Ooh, okay. 9 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. And then the other ones were Page of Swords and Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. So this person, these lessons have been a hard learn. They have had to go through the absolute freaking ringer to get to this place. So as I had described it, it may have seemed simple. And I think that's what Spirit is asking me to remember. It's like, this has been painful. These lessons may have come across for both of you more than one time. But for this person, for sure. Because I think this is somebody who viewed you in a way that wasn't good necessarily, like in terms of they were kind of leading you on and treating you in a way not anywhere close to what you deserved when you were their divine counterpart. That's one part of this. But then also, because the Ace of Cups reverse is usually about new love, but this is somebody who it's like they need to come out of the anxiety here about, like, they're having nightmares. They're like having possibly panic attacks, thinking about losing you because your past life soulmate energy, and like this is reconciliation energy, and like just standing there watching it, they've lost all of this. So it's like this lesson, this loss that is happening here, these karmic lessons regarding you, regarding whatever this other energy is in their life, a job, a family situation, friendships, whatever it was, romantic, has been a hard learn. It's been a hard learn, but it's coming. I'm seeing the yarn unraveling all the way through, right? But it's coming to an end here, because they're showing me this page right now. Like normally I see them as like, they're studying something, they're learning all about it, but sometimes I see them as like the forget-me-not one, where it's like, do they love me, do they not? But this one today is like, this page is coming in as exhaustion. Like they have just gone through the absolute ringer to finally get to this point. So that's maybe why I got this patience card, because you at this point are just like, are you serious? Right? With the lesson, because to you it might be super obvious, like, but just remember, everybody's on their own healing journey, right? We can't really judge other people. That doesn't mean we need to have them in our lives. It doesn't mean we need to take them back. It doesn't mean we need to be a pick-me girl and ask them to choose us or whatever. I'm just saying that, yes, this reunion option is coming in for you. You may not be feeling it anymore because you might be really burned and feeling tricked and everything. And you need to use your own intuition. You need to use your own discernment. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But they have finally freaking learned the lesson. about involving you with other situations and whatever little things they were doing. So it's going to be different for everybody. They could have been self-sabotaging in a number of different ways, and keeping you as an option or putting you in competition. But the thing is, Empress energy is not that person, because nothing compares to your Empress if you're a divine masculine. But sometimes that lesson has to be learned too. Okay, so let's just get a couple messages for Sagittarius. It's there if you want it. I would be discerning on this person. I'm saying they've learned their lessons. Spirit's energy is showing that, but your gut is going to tell you if they really have. All right. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. Oh my God, that's this energy. It was the Page of Pentacles that was underneath, where he was like studying the flower and focusing on that. Yeah. Yep. What else? For Sagittarius for January. Thank you. I have to deal with my pain to be able to open my heart to love again. Yeah, so they've been through, like I said, their lesson was painful, super, super painful. They may have had to do some things and deal with some things and sit in a lot of pain here to be able to get to this place. But remember, those painful lessons are an opportunity for growth. And if they didn't happen, things would not be turning out this way now. Okay, so it's going to be up to you on what you want to do, Saggy, but please drop a comment below if this reading resonates for you. Please like, share, subscribe to my videos, leave a comment, shoot me a heart, give me an emoji, do something to show your support. Because it all just helps my algorithm, and I really, really appreciate it. And also I like to hear your stories, because it helps me tap into your energy better. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Saggy. Check your other placements, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross-watching energy. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.